Sorry about that, folks. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to NHL 22, even though the year is 2023. I hope you're all having a great Tuesday. Got caught a little unprepared. Had again. Everybody seems to call me around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and it always pushes things back. But again, everybody needs help. Everybody needs help, it seems, nowadays. Anyway, we're 19-1-1. Going on a quick little road trip here to St. Louis, then Chicago, and then come home for Washington and Winnipeg. And if we have time, we'll also face off against the Flyers. Yeah. So, anyway, let's play some hockey. I think we beat the Blues, 3-0 earlier when they came to the Garden, so now we head on down to St. Louis. The Blues are 9-11-2. They're going to claw their way back to 500. Rangers, again, 19-1-1. A regulation loss to the Canucks and an overtime loss to Washington. O'Reilly versus Zibanejad. Mika wins it back to Fox, sends it over to Miller, and we're underway. So Rangers go back and regroup in their own zone. Big win for the Rangers last night after the All-Star break against the Calgary Flames in overtime. One heck of a game. Some big hits for a couple of teams that really don't know each other very well. Loose puck gathered by Panarin. And flips up to Mika on the left side. Puts on the brakes. Back to the point for Fox. Fox gets a lane shot, saved by Bennington. And he'll freeze it with 2:15 gone here in the first. Fox let one rip, a blast from the blue line. As now Zegras will come out against O'Reilly with Robertson and Sprong on his wings. Face-off won by Zegras back to Thompson, who the Rangers acquired from Ottawa a couple of nights ago, as Coghlan now keeps it in. Sprong tries to go across the crease for Zegras on the doorstep, as O'Reilly can't get it deep or out of the zone, as Zegras now regroups, tries to get it back to Sprong. And does. Moving in. Shot deflected wide off of Nick Robertson. And Falk gets it for St. Louis up to Kiru. Hit by Coghlan. Regathers the puck. Moves in. Has it poked away by Coghlan. Almost a trip there. In front. O'Reilly shot. And he scores. His 7th of the year. It came from behind the net. He went far post. Shesterkin had no chance. And it's 1-0 Blues. As now Ryan Strome will face off against his brother Dylan at center ice with 5 minutes gone. Buchnevich and Kiru the assists. Face off won by the elder Strome. PK Subban with the puck moving in. Loses it. Again, it also started because the Rangers couldn't get it away from Kiru at the blue line, as Oscar Gortz, Ranger first round pick, now gets it up to Strome. Sends it, tries to get it off. Gortz is in there trying to jam it on home. Bennington finds it. Rangers a little sloppy. Mostly because I'm a little rusty. Ryan Strome now versus Morgan Barron and the fourth line. Face-off won by the Blues again. Subban has it. Gets it by Gauthier up to Costin. Now to Smith. Smith hit by Fox. Miller finds it. Sends it around the boards to Gauthier. Gauthier up to Fox. Gets hit from behind. Turns it over to Smith. To Costin. Shot. Rebound. And Ryan Strome scores. And Shesterkin now has given up 2 goals on 3 shots. Not much he could do there as Strome gets his 5th of the year. Igor got hung out to dry after another big rebound. And now Mika Zibanejad versus Ryan Strome at center ice. About 8 minutes gone here in the first. Face-off won by the Blues. Back to Subban. Over the Strome. And again, a bad Ranger turnover. As Strome chased by Thompson. Orlov coming in. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Coghlan, who now passes up to Alexi Lafreniere. So the Rangers, not usually finding themselves behind, but they find themselves behind here. As now that's up to Ryan Strome, hit by Artemi Panarin, and then hit by Thompson. And the puck kicks further away to Zibanejad, where Coghlan now has it. And he passes up to Alexi Lafreniere, who had the game winner in real life last night. Looking back for Thompson at the point, but it gets by him and goes all the way down. Thompson will retreat and recover. Now sends it back up to Lafreniere. He gets hit hard, but it kicks to Panarin. Panarin, 1-on-2. Rangers go for a partial change. Panarin Circling. Moving in down low. Back towards Kajula. A shot saved by Binnington. Panarin with the rebound. A shot goes wide. Kajula now back to the point for Thompson. The rookie, a shot, save, rebound. Orlov gathers and sends up to Brown. Brown back to Orlov. Across to Thomas. Hit by Thompson. And Strome gathers for the Rangers. Dylan Strome up to Kajula. Drake Kajula on the left side. Puts on the brakes. Backhand shot saved by Binnington. And he will freeze the puck. Panarin leads the Rangers in points with 22, 15 goals, 7 assists. O'Reilly, that was his 7th goal of the year, his 23rd point. Barron versus O'Reilly here. Face-off won by O'Reilly back to Chiarot and up to Buchnevich. He sends it across ice, but intercepted by Gauthier. And now he leaves it for Tarmo Reunanen, who has his pocket picked, and here comes O'Reilly. O'Reilly moving in, shot! Oh, he hit the iron! He had Shesterkin beat on the breakaway. Another bad Ranger turnover leads to a Blues offensive opportunity. Now a long pass up to Gauthier. Gauthier now moving into the trapezoid. Circling, and Gauthier, a shot saved by Binnington. Barclay Goodrow gathers. Goodrow trying to go cross, shot, save, hits the post as well. Gauthier just a little wide on it. And Goodrow now again trying to find Barron. Shot saved by Binnington. And he'll freeze the puck as the Ranger 4th line with some sustained pressure. O'Reilly versus Zegras now to the left of Binnington. Face-off won by O'Reilly. Back to Krug. Krug hit by Sprong. Puck kicks into the corner. Buchnevich there hit by Sprong. Big hit there. Sprong now trying to get it through the crease, but can't. Falk intercepts. Looking for Zegras on the doorstep. And now Falk has it, but Sprong interferes with him a bit and gets it up to Kiru. Kiru will get the center line and send it deep. Fox will gather for the Rangers. Chance for me one last rush. Long pass for Zegras. Zegras at the blue line. Cutting in from the right circle. Shot! He hits the iron, and that's how the period expires. He had Binnington beat on the far side. But it hits and rings off the iron as the Rangers are shut out in the first 20. We go to the first intermission. Rangers down 2-0 to the Blues. Rangers outshot St. Louis 10-5, out-hit them 5-3. St. Louis winning 5 of 7 faceoffs. Also, I hope this doesn't cause any static as I'm trying to adjust the microphone, and it's just a mess of cables and just... This is what happens when you're constantly having to move things, and I don't think there's any static. So, constantly having to move things. This laptop I had over there, the microphone I had over here, just bouncing from computer to computer and setup to setup. Zibanejad versus O'Reilly. Face-off won back to Falk, so O'Reilly has won 3 in a row in the face-off dot after losing the first 2. Panarin takes the puck over to Fox. Now over to Miller. Buchnevich takes it away from him before Miller takes it back. Good forecheck here by the Blues. Rangers can't get the blue line, and O'Reilly has it. Knocked away by Fox. Doesn't get the shot off. Or if he did, it was very soft, and Fox kicked it away from Shesterkin. Lafreniere now moving in a shot. Oh, and Alexis Lafreniere threads the needle. His 8th of the year. The Rangers get just what they need to start this second period. It's 2-1, St. Louis. Lafreniere from the left circle goes high. Binnington goes low. And Alexis gets his 8th of the year to get the Rangers on the board. Zegras versus O'Reilly now. 2:12 gone here in the second. Fox the only assist. Face-off won by O'Reilly to Krug. Across to Kiru. And he'll send it deep. And, Rangers looking for a delay of game that actually deflected, though, up over the glass. So it'll be another neutral zone face-off here. O'Reilly, one of the better face-off men in hockey. Face-off won by O'Reilly. Back to Krug. Krug gains the blue line. Tries to send it across, but it's intercepted by Robertson, who then gets out of the zone to Zegras on the left side. Zegras trying to show off the speed. Puts on the brakes. He gets hit hard. Loses it in the slot to Buchnevich. Back to O'Reilly, who will send it deep. And again, over the glass it goes. And I guess when you have one of the better face-off men, you don't mind. It's now Dylan Strome versus Ryan Strome again at neutral ice. Face-off won by Ryan to Falk. Hit by Oscar Gortz. Puck kicks to Runanen. Back to Gortz. And up to Ryan, Dylan Strome, excuse me. Strome now. Circling across to Runanen. Runanen lets one rip. Hits somebody in front and deflects to Krug. Bounces off a Dryden Hunt. As now Subban has the puck and sends it up to Smith. Smith now gains the blue line. Has it poked away. And Dylan Strome will gather for the Rangers. And he sends up to Kajula across to Dryden Hunt now. Hunt lets one rip, and he scores! Dryden Hunt, 6th of the year. A blast from the right circle. The Rangers have quickly answered. It's a 2-2 game here in St. Louis. Dryden Hunt just absolutely cracked this one. And now Barron will come out against Ryan Strome. Kajula and Dylan Strome the assists on Hunt's 6th of the year. Face-off won by the Blues. Subban has it. Poked away by Fox at the blue line. Keandre Miller will find it and will send it up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow on the left side in the left circle. Now settling down. Will circle back behind the Blues net. Cut to the slot. Bound low, trying to look for a man to pass to. That was Gauthier, but it deflects away. Barron will find it and gather and send back now to Gauthier. He has it poked away. He sends it over to Keandre Miller. A shot saved by Bennington. And he'll deaden the puck and freeze it. Zibanejad versus Taves. To the right of Bennington now. Face-off won by Taves over to Orlov. Orlov can't get it by Lafreniere, who keeps it in. Good forecheck by the Rangers. It bounces to Zibanejad, moving in. Gets poked away, though, by Orlov, who sends it up to Thomas. Thomas hit by Coughlin at the blue line. Thompson gathers. Lassie Thompson came over from the Senators. Sends up to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad moving in. The shot goes high and wide. Panarin keeps it in, however. Panarin moving in. Has it poked off his stick. And it kicks away. Taves chased by Thompson, but gets it up to Thomas. Thomas gets by Coughlin. Panarin, good back check. Now to Taves. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Couldn't get the shot off the rebound. Thomas has it, though. The Blues continue to control. Good hit there in the slot. And the puck kicks to Zibanejad, who starts back the other way for New York. 6:50 left in the second period. Mika Zibanejad with the puck. Cutting to the slot. Shot. Blocker save by Bennington. Also might have hit some of the iron as it deflects out of play. O'Reilly versus Zegras now to the left of Bennington. Face-off won by O'Reilly to Chiarot. Carrot sends it across to Kiru and up to Buchnevich, but Buchnevich is offsides. You see there Dryden Hunt now, 1 goal away from the 50th of his career. Now has 105 career points. Zegras versus O'Reilly again. Finally, a face-off win for the Rangers. Rangers hadn't won a face-off since the second face-off of the game. Runanen down low. But Robertson with the backhand. Saw 89. Tried to deflect it in. Robertson still with the puck. Gets hit in the corner. And Gothisbehere finds it. Sends it up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich cross-ice to Kiru. 4:15 left in the period. Kiru will gain the center ice line and send it deep. Runanen will gather for the Rangers. Runanen up to Robertson. Can't get it to Zegras as Chiarot intercepts. And he gets it over to O'Reilly. Hit by Gortz. Buchnevich gathers the loose puck at center ice. Has it poked away by Zegras. Runanen back to Gortz. Sends it up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt to Sprong. Coming in. Shot saved by Bennington with the blocker. Hunt kicks it back over to Keandre Miller, who now cycles in down low. Miller back to the blue line for Fox. Fox a shot. Rebound goes wide, and Sprong hits the outside of the cage as Bennington will smother it with 51 seconds left here in the second period. So the Blues scored 2. The Rangers scored 2. Strome versus Strome. Face-off won by Dylan Strome. Back to Keandre Miller. Miller, a shot saved by Bennington. Saw it all the way from the top of the slot. Good positioning there by the Blues goalie. Dylan versus Ryan again. Face-off won by Ryan, this time to Falk. Falk, chased by Dryden Hunt, sends it up to Smith. Smashed by Adam Fox. Drake Kajula gathers. He'll send up to Dryden Hunt, but as he crosses the blue line, the period will expire, and we will head to the second intermission. So, the Blues scored quick in the first period. The Rangers did the same in the second, and at the end of 40, we're knotted at 2. Rangers out shooting the Blues 17-6. They outshot them 7-1 that period. Hits 9-3 in favor of the Rangers. Faceoffs 13-4 in favor of the Blues. O'Reilly versus Zibanejad. Face-off one back to Krug. Krug over to O'Reilly. Down low to Kiru. Knocked away off his stick. Falk has it. Can't get his shot through, and Lafreniere finds it. And Panarin is on the other blue line. Pass to him. Poked away. Falk gathers for St. Louis. Buchnevich now will gather at the center ice line and send it deep. Miller will gather for the Rangers. Keandre Miller now, long pass up to Artemi Panarin. Panarin on the left side. Puts on the brakes. Cuts towards the slot. Can't get a good shot off. Bounces on net, but Binnington knocks it away. Kiru has it now. Just needed another split second to Panarin as a big hit by Fox jars the puck loose, and Zibanejad intercepted by O'Reilly. Now to Kiru. Back to Krug. Shot blocked by Artemi Panarin. Panarin giving up the body, and it's going to go all the way down. Falk has to get it in the blue zone, but now a good forecheck by Panarin. Doing a little bit of everything here to start off the third. O'Reilly intercepts and sends it over to Kiru. Now across to Falk. Back to O'Reilly. A little saucer pass. He gets hit hard, but maintains control. Zibanejad pokes it off his stick, and Fox gathers now and sends it back to Mika. Mika now gains the offensive zone, moving in. Shot saved by Binnington. Leaves it for Kostin, almost intercepted by Mika. Ryan Strome now with the puck, hit by Keandre Miller. Good hit there as some of the Rangers go for a change. Fox leaves it for Nick Robertson, who sends it up to Trevor Zegras fresh off the bench. 7 minutes gone here in the third period. 2-2 game. Zegras now sends it back to Fox, the point. Fox looking for a lane shot, saved by Binnington, and he will hold. 12.5 left here in the third. 2-2 game. Ryan Strome versus Trevor Zegras. Face-off won by Zegras. Back to Thompson, who can't get a shot off, or does. It's blocked by Kostin. Kostin hit by Zegras, and then Orlov hit by Zegras, but does get it to Strome before Thompson intercepts and sends it over to Coughlin. And now up to Nick Robertson. Robertson from the left circle. Shot goes wide. Thompson will keep in, send back to the blue line for Coughlin. Coughlin a blast. Oh, it hit somebody. It hit Robertson in front. Looking for the deflection. Then a good takeaway there by Robertson. Moving in down low. Sprong has it. Shot saved by Binnington. And then the rebound goes wide. Zegras now looking for it at the blue line. Shot never got through. Ryan Strome now with the puck back the other way, halfway through the third, laid out by Coughlin. Robertson will gather for the Rangers. 9:05 left here in the third. Long pass for Kajula, intercepted by Thomas as the Rangers go for a change. Subban makes up by one man. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Kostin missed the mouth of the net. Oh, a break there for the Rangers. Thomas now sustained pressure. Orlov moving in. Orlov shot saved by Shesterkin, and he will freeze it with 7:39 left in the third. Dylan Strome versus Jonathan Taves to the right of Igor Shesterkin. Face-off won by the Blues. Back to Chirot. Across now to Gothisbehere. Down to Thomas. Shot saved through a screen by Shesterkin, and he'll freeze it again. It'll be another face-off. Taves versus Strome now to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by the Blues. Gothisbehere to Chirot. Shot saved by Shesterkin, and he's going to leave it now for Runanen. Runanen will get it out of the zone. Long pass for Dryden Hunt, trying to sneak behind the defense. Turns on the brakes. Settles. Tries to leave it for Strome, but he goes wide of him. Kajula regathers. Kajula back to Runanen. Across to Gortz. Gortz throws it on net. Saved by Binnington, and he will hold. Morgan Barron versus Jonathan Taves. 5:09 left in the third. Face-off won by the Rangers. Gauthier has it. Gauthier back to Fox. Fox through a screen. Binnington got a piece. It bounced over the net. Got this pair. Gathers now. Starts back the other way with Thomas. Thomas on the left side. Laid out by Adam Fox. Massive hit there by the Ranger defenseman. Gauthier now back to Fox at center ice. Fox cutting in. Leaves it for Barron. Shot saved by Binnington. And he holds with 3:10 left in the third. O'Reilly versus Barron. O'Reilly, again, one of the best face-off men in the league. Wins this one. Back to Buchnevich. But Goodrow pokes it away, at least temporarily. Buchnevich to Kiru. Hit hard, but bounces it over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly at the center ice line. Hit by Runanen. Barron will gather. Send it around to Oscar Gortz. Gortz tries to get out of the zone. Can't. Bad turnover to Kiru. His shot blocked by Runanen. Runanen regathers and sends back to Gortz. Gortz on the left side, moving in. Leaves it for Gauthier. Shot saved by Binnington. And he gathers the loose puck and freezes it with less than a minute to go in regulation. The Rangers send out their top line now. O'Reilly versus Zibanejad to the left of Binnington. Face-off won by the Blues. Again, Kiru over to Buchnevich. Up to Falk. Krug now having trouble handling it. Lafreniere found it, then he lost it. Krug, though, again, bouncing off of him, or pinballing off of him, or several Rangers. Finally, Panarin comes away with it. Then Krug takes it back. Up to Buchnevich. 35 seconds to go. Buchnevich hit by Coghlan. Panarin now gathers. Starts back the other way, up to Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Shot, and he scores! The bread man delivers with 28 seconds to go. Artemi Panarin, he goes short side for his 16th goal of the year, and the Rangers take a 3-2 lead. The Rangers with 3 unanswered across the final 40 minutes of action. As now Strome versus Strome, Zibanejad and Coghlan the assist. The Blues pull their goalie. Falk has it to Strome. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Fox. Up to Kujula. Back to Fox. Fox now gains the blue line. Shot, scores. That should be the nail in the coffin. Adam Fox with the empty netter. His 3rd of the year. Kujula and Shesterkin a rare assist. Another face-off win for the Blues. They pull the goalie again, but it's kind of an exercise at this point. Runanen with the puck. Long pass for Strome, knocked away by Smith. Kujula can't take it away, but that's the game. The Rangers win 4-2 here in St. Louis. After giving up 2 goals early on the first 3 shots, they settle down. They find a way. The winning streak continues. They are now the first team to 20 wins here in the NHL as they improve to 21-1. Your 3 stars, number 3 with the first Ranger goal, Alexis Lafreniere. Rangers outshot St. Louis 26-12, outhit them 16-4, faceoffs 21-5. Favor the Blues. Your number 2 star with a pair of assists, Drake Kujula. And your number 1 star with a goal, an empty netter, an assist, and 3 hits, Adam Fox. So the Rangers looking for a bit of a spark here. Picked up Eric Bouchard, or Evan Bouchard, excuse me. He'll come in and pick up a game for Gortz. And they'll move Thompson down to the 3rd line. Bouchard will move up to the 2nd. And we see what happens here. These Rangers look to... I don't know, Chris. If he doesn't do it tonight, he'll do it next game. So it's kind of a moot point. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. I don't even know who the Lakers are playing tonight because I really don't care about the Lakers. All I know is last I saw, the Knicks were getting their butt kicked by the Magic of all teams. So, yeah, well, then probably, Chris, probably... Oh, look, the Knicks came back. Look at that, the Knicks came back. That's a good win for the Knicks. They were down by 10 early, and then they came back and won by 4, which is good. You should beat the Magic. The Magic are not a very good team. So, the Knicks are now 4 games above 500. They're 30-26. Yeah, Thunder aren't very good, but the Lakers aren't very good either, so... We'll see. Like I said, if he doesn't do it tonight, he'll do it the next game. So it's really not a big deal. I'm not watching anyway. I'm not watching the State of the Union. I'm not watching basketball. I'm playing hockey. Rangers won last night. That's what I care about. And the Knicks won tonight, now that game's over. So there we go. Yeah, I don't care about the Nets at all, Chris. I hope the Nets just keep losing. I hope that the Mavericks now lose because they have Kyrie, who is the most toxic player probably, or one of them. Definitely, I'll say in modern NBA history. Let's see. Let's make sure that Georgiev is getting the start tonight. Yeah, good. He is. I was going to say. And yeah, we acquired Evan Bouchard. He'll be making his Ranger debut. Well, they didn't look too good against the Rangers before the All-Star break there, Chris. The Rangers beat them 4-1, actually, right before the All-Star break. So... But yeah, you're playing the Predators. Predators are okay. I mean, you should beat the Predators, though. But anyway, Rangers versus the Chicago Blackhawks now. So the Blackhawks 9-10-3. Yeah, Chris, well, I mean, that's kind of what happens for a lot of teams. So, a couple of changes to the Ranger lineup. Evan Bouchard making his Ranger debut on the second defensive line. Georgiev getting the start, as this is, of course, the second game of games on back-to-back nights. Face-off win by the Rangers. Adam Fox now with the puck. Tries to throw it towards the net. Lindholm blocks 2 shots in a row. Zibanejad pinching him, though. Good forecheck. Puck deflects in front of Reimer, and he will hold. Yeah, that's a tough break, Chris. That's a tough break. Doc versus Zibanejad. Minute gone here in the first. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. Lindholm with the puck. Sends it across to Murphy and up to Hornquist. Hornquist hit by Adam Fox. Miller will gather and try to get it out to Panarin, but it's intercepted, at least temporarily. Good job by Fox before Doc takes it away at neutral ice. Blackhawks trying to get back to 500. Panarin intercepts that pass and then leaves it for Fox after a little spinorama at center ice. Fox back to Panarin. Across to Miller. Miller lets one rip. Saved by Reimer, and he holds. You see there, Evan Bouchard. This is his first game since being traded by the Oilers. It's part of that 3-team trade that we pulled off between the Oilers and the Senators. Zegras versus Borgstrom, and of course the Rangers. Face-off won by Chicago. Back to Murphy. Sends it up to Kane. My God, it's Kane! It's Kane! Patrick Kane, who I don't think will be a Blackhawk come the end of this season, as Bouchard sends it up to Robertson. Robertson moving in. Shot saved by Reimer with the right leg. Zegras now across to Robertson, but it gets by him. Coughlin pinching in. Pushes it away from Kane. Zegras gathers back. Tries to get it back to Bouchard, but splits the defense on the pass. And Georgiev now will send it over back to Bouchard and up to Robertson. Sends it over to Zegras. Zegras moving in. Gets a shot off. Goes high. Robertson can't handle it off the boards. Murphy gets it. And up to Kubalik. Kubalik now hit by Coughlin. Big hit on the left side. Sends across to Bouchard and up to Sprong. Daniel Sprong now gains the blue line. He gets hit a little bit. Bounces off of it. Finds it. Pushes it back towards the point. Instead regathers himself. Moving in. Still moving in. Shot saved by Reimer. Puck goes to the corner. Hunt pushes it off of Murphy. And Dylan Strome is still out there now with the rest of the second line. And circling around. Shot saved by Reimer with the blocker. Patrick Kane gets it. Circles away from Hunt and sends up to Gaudette. I'll watch bits and pieces of it, Chris. Sure, Gaudette hit by Bouchard. Nice hit there. And Thompson, the rookie, finds it and sends it up to Dylan Strome. Strome along the right side now. Sends it across to Bouchard. Bouchard putting on the brakes. Moving in. Shot saved by Reimer. And no rebound as he holds. You see there Artemi Panarin with 23 points. Leads the Rangers in goals and points overall. 16 goals, 7 assists. Kurashev versus Barron now. Face-off won by Kurashev. Back to, I think that was McCabe, but he gets knocked off the puck. Nice forecheck by the Ranger fourth line. As Gauthier sends it to Thompson and across to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen a shot. Blocker saved by Reimer. That was a riser that more difficult than it looks like. As Goodrow comes away with it. Now circles around the net. Looking for a shot and it's blocked. Goodrow regathers. Sends back to Thompson. Thompson a shot. Deflected wide. Goodrow now moving in down low. Loses the puck in front of the net, then pushes it to the boards. Goodrow back to Ruunanen. Across to Thompson. Thompson a shot. Hits somebody in front. Good block there. Might have been McCabe. Goodrow now can't keep it onside. The Rangers are offsides. And it'll be a face-off at neutral ice. You see Patrick Kane there. 14 goals, 11 assists, 25 points. Leads the Blackhawks in points. Doc versus Zibanejad now. Face-off won by Chicago as Clay gets it. Chased by the Rangers forwards. Intercepted by Zibanejad. Pushes it back to Keandre Miller, who circles away from Doc and then sends it back towards Fox. Adam Fox gains the blue line. Lets one rip. Saved by Reimer. It goes back into the trapezoid for Zboril. Across to Hornquist. Up to Doc. Swarmed by the Rangers. Hit by Miller. Puck goes back to neutral ice. Gathered by Clegg. Across to Zboril. To DeBrincat. DeBrincat moving in down low. Gets a shot off. Saved by Georgiev. Wow, he held that for a long time. Made some fancy moves. But Georgiev got the left leg on it. And Zibanejad now has the puck. And back the other way come the Rangers. Zibanejad hit from behind. Loses the puck to Clegg. Over to Hornquist. A minute and a half left in the first. Hornquist moving in down low. Shot blocked. And Lafreniere gathers the loose puck. And he'll send it up to Mika Zibanejad with less than a minute to go. Zibanejad hit from the side by Bemstrom and up to Sheehan. Sheehan up to Lazar. Lazar hit by Miller. Back the other way come the Rangers. Miller hit at neutral ice. Sheehan takes it away. Over to Bemstrom. Hit at the point. Puck trickles into the corner. And that's going to be end of your first 20. So at the end of 20 here in Chicago. No score. As the Rangers look to take down the Blackhawks. Rangers out shooting Chicago 8-1, out hitting them 7-0. Faceoffs 4-1 in favor of Chicago. Doc versus Zibanejad. Faceoff won by Chicago. Back to Lindblom, then Lindholm, and over to Murphy now to Doc. Can't get a shot off. Hornquist does no rebound. Georgiev makes a couple of big saves in a row as Fox will find it and send up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now moving in from the left side. Shot saved by Reimer with the glove. And he will freeze the puck with about a minute and a half gone here in the first. You see there Keandre Miller tied for 8th in the league with 50 hits. Doc versus Zegras now to the right of Reimer. Rangers out shooting Chicago 9-2 now. Face-off won by Chicago. Back to Murphy as it poked off his stick, but the Brincat gathers. Settles. Starts back the other way. Now he goes back into his own zone before getting it up to Hornquist. Hornquist gets by Coughlin. Moving in down low. Shot saved by Georgiev. And he'll leave it in the corner for Sprong. Sprong passes around to Coughlin. And now sends up to Robertson. Robertson on the left side, puts on the brakes, settling things down, back to Coughlin. Now across, looking for Bouchard, but it's poked to neutral ice. Bouchard will regather for the Rangers, and then do a bank pass to Sprong. Sprong will cut back across the blue line, have it poked away, but then regathers. Sprong now weaving through the defense, moving to the slot, and Daniel Sprong scores! His 7th of the year! Daniel Sprong weaving through the defense. Finds us some room to top the slot, pulls the trigger, beats Reimer on the blocker side, and it's 1-0 Rangers. 5 minutes gone in the second. We finally have a score. Bouchard and Coughlin, the assist. So Bouchard gets his first point as a Ranger, as that's taken away, and Runanen gathers and sends up to Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt now down the left side. 1 goal away from the 50th of his career. That's kept in by Runanen on the loose puck. He sends it back to Thompson. Thompson now back to Runanen, and Runanen fires. Shot by Reimer, saved by Reimer. And he holds here as it's bobblehead night here in Chicago. Georgiev, only his 4th start of the year. Borgstrom versus Strome to the right of Reimer. Won by Strome, back to Runanen. Runanen moving in, shot saved by Reimer. He freezes it again. Strome versus Borgstrom. Face off won again by Strome. Back to Runanen. Runanen now back to the point for Hunt. Across to Thompson. Thompson lets it rip. Oh no, it hit Strome in a bad way. A fluke play. Thompson let it go, and immediately Strome heads back to the bench. Now a massive hit by Thompson, and back comes Kajula the other way for the Rangers. Kajula from the left side, shot saved by Reimer, and he'll freeze the puck. Oh, a tough break for Dylan Strome here, returning to Chicago. You saw it right there. It hit him in the arm, it hit him in the ribs. He's pointing to his arm on the bench as Kurashev versus Barron now. You wonder if Strome will come back in the game. Face-off one back to Bodin. Hit by Gauthier, but he gets it up to Nylander. Nylander across the Gaudette. Hit by Keandre Miller. Big hit. Miller loses puck. Fox finds it. Sends it around to Barron, who then sends it back to Goodrow and across to Adam Fox. Halfway through the second period, Rangers up 1-0 on Daniel Sprong's 7th goal of the year. Fox now moving in, and Adam Fox has goals in back-to-back games. His 4th of the year as he threads the needle. That's Panarin's point. I say that because that's where he likes to fire from. But Fox gets his 4th of the year to make it 2-0 Rangers. Zibanejad versus Kurashev now. 9:02 left in the second. Goodrow and Barron the assists. Face-off one back to McCabe, up to Bodin, and now mishandled by Nylander, but he regathers and then intercepted by Lafreniere. To Zibanejad, Panarin, shot saved by Reimer, and he holds. Hits 9-2 in favor of the Rangers. Zibanejad versus Doc now. Face-off one back to Lindholm. Back across to Murphy. Up to Hornquist. Makes a move, but intercepted by Bouchard, who leaves it for Lafreniere. And now tries to get it back to Bouchard, but intercepted by DeBrincat. Moving in! Nice recovery by Bouchard there to bail out Lafreniere with the poke check. Panarin gathers. Cross ice intercepted by Hornquist moving in. Oh, he goes, misses high. Oh, he had Georgiev beat. He missed it high over the net. Oh, and the Blackhawks still being shut out here as Lafreniere down the left side puts on the brakes. Looking for Panarin. Backhand shot goes off of Reimer's left leg and into the corner. Lafreniere now regathers the puck. Lafreniere can't get a shot off as Doc takes it away. And back comes the Blackhawks. Hit by Coughlin at the point. Lafreniere gathers. And now sends it cross ice to Trevor Zegras. Zegras on the left side. Zegras settling down. Has it taken away by Borgstrom, but he gets it back. Zegras now trying to handle it. Can't. Back to Miller. Back to Zegras. Borgstrom, good pinching there. Borgstrom up to Murphy. Over to Hornquist. 2.5 left in the second period. Shot saved by Georgiev. Saw it all the way. That'll help the old save percentage as he leaves it for Adam Fox. And sends up to Robertson. And now over to Zegras. Back to Robertson. Robertson from the left side. Shot, rebound. Oh, Zegras couldn't get a stick on it. He overskated it a bit there. As now this one comes out to Borgstrom. He's laid out by Robertson. Lindholm with the puck, poked away by Fox. Miller now up to Gauthier. 20 seconds left in the period. Gauthier puts in the brakes, cutting in. Gauthier shot saved by Reimer. Fox now gets the rebound, loses it. Nylander has it, and that should do it for the second period. So the Rangers strike twice. Sprong and Fox each tally a goal. At the end of 40, it's 2-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Chicago 17-4, out hitting them 11-3. Face-offs 10-3 in favor of Chicago. Zibanejad versus Doc now. Rangers outshot Chicago 8-3 that period. Or 9-3 that period. Excuse me. Lindholm with the puck. Across the Hornquist. Across the DeBrincat, shot goes wide. Been saying that a lot tonight for Chicago. Doc now, again with the puck behind the Ranger net. Up to DeBrincat. Moving in, back towards Murphy. Murphy shot blocked by Lafreniere. Rebound saved by Georgiev. As Fox now up to Lafreniere and across to Panarin. Over to Zibanejad. Shot save, rebound. Lafreniere scores! His 9th of the year and his 2nd in as many games. Just a big, juicy rebound there, and Alexei was able to gather it, much like last night against the Flames, and gets it by Reimer. No chance for the Chicago netminder. Panarin and Zibanejad should get the assists with 2 minutes gone here in the third. Yep, that is indeed the case. Face-off won by Chicago, back over to Lindholm. Poked away by Zegras. Sprong, who has the first Ranger goal, finds it, leaves it for Coghlan. Coghlan loses control of it as he tries to spin away from Doc. Now pass over to Robertson. Robertson gains the blue line. Moving in down low. Hounded there. Can't get the pass away. Hornquist takes it away and gets over to Lindholm. Now back to Doc. Doc has it poked away by Coghlan. Really picked his pocket there. And now starts back the other way. Dylan Coghlan moving in. Shot saved by Reimer. An easy one. Robertson gathers in the corner. Loses control as he tried to move to the front. Borgstrom there. 5 minutes gone here in the third. Rangers up by 3. Kubalik has it knocked away by Coghlan. Kane gets laid out by Coghlan. And Zegras will gather and send up to Sprong. Across to Robertson. Robertson gains the blue line. Lets one rip. Saved by Reimer with the glove. 13:39 left in the third. Rangers up 3-0. As Dylan Strome, a good sign for the Rangers, back out there for his first shift of the third. Versus Borgstrom. Face-off won by Chicago. Bodine with the puck. Hit there. Strome takes it away. Sends it across to Ruunanen. Ruunanen a shot saved by Reimer with the blocker. Now Kane hit by Kajula. Kajula now circling around. Pushes it forward to Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt now shot saved by Reimer. Looking for his 7th of the year, and it would be his 50th of his career. Strome to Ruunanen to Thompson. The rookie mishandles it. Regathers. Circling, top of the slot. Thompson moving in. Shot saved by Reimer, looking for his first career goal. As Hunt now tries to kick it away from McCabe. Kane over to Bodine. Now to Kubalik. Kubalik now along the right side. Hit by Thompson. Stood him up at the blue line. Ruunanen gathers halfway through the third. Ruunanen to Strome. Over to Panarin now off the bench. Panarin from the left circle. Puts on the brakes. Rangers going for a change. Now he leaves it for Fox fresh off the bench. And it's poked away. Ruunanen has to give chase. Gaudette is there, though. Gets by Ruunanen. Shot. Oh, intercepted by Panarin. Nice job there by the bread man. So he leaves it up to Fox. And now moves to the left circle. Does Adam Fox. Sends it back towards the point. Strome is there. Now tries to get it back to Fox and does. Poked away by Nylander. Keandre Miller fresh off the bench. Chases Nylander down. Taken away by Miller there, as Lafreniere will take the puck as it's sent around the boards. Lafreniere up to Miller. Tries to get to Panarin, but it misfires. It's going to go all the way down. No icing, though, as Bodine touches up before it got to the final line. Bodine hit by Zibanejad. Now a bit of a scrum here on the forecheck. Ziminejad takes it away. Fires. Saved by Reimer. And he holds. Big stretch there as Reimer looking at his offense being like, please, guys, let's get some goals. Barron versus Doc with 5:10 left in the game. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard can't get the shot off. Taken away by the Brincat. Poked away by Barron, but he regathers. Now Barron does take it away in the corner. And outlet pass to Goodrow. Intercepted by Clegg. Back to Zbroil. Zboil over to Hornquist. Gauthier hits him. Takes it back. Now sends it up to Barclay Goodrow, who has an assist tonight. Doc takes it away. Now Clegg's pass intercepted by Goodrow. Goodrow moving in. Goodrow, a shot saved by Reimer. And he holds with 2:36 left in the period. And the game. Zegras versus Doc. 2:36 left in the third. Face-off won by the Rangers. Zegras back to Miller. Miller moving in. Shot saved by Reimer. And he leaves it for Clegg. Clegg up to the Brincat. Makes a move, but loses control of the puck. Robertson will regather for the Rangers. And tries to pass it to Zegras, but it's knocked away. Doc with it. Passes down low to Hornquist. Hornquist back to Doc. Shot saved Georgiev. 2 in a row. As now finally Sprong comes away with it for the Rangers. Sprong along the left side with Robertson. Back to Robertson. Shot, save, rebound. Zegras gathers it now and moves in. His shot saved by Reimer. And he kills it in the crease with 45 seconds to go. So the Rangers should hold on here. Bemstrom versus Barron to the right of Reimer. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Bouchard. Throws it on net. Saved by Reimer. As Lazar now gets it over to Murphy. And up to Bemstrom. Bemstrom hit by Coughlin. Big hit. Bouchard now regathers. Sends it around to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow with 30 seconds left. Will send it over to Bouchard and tries to get it to Gauthier. The pass, though, is a misfire, and it's going to go down as an icing with 22 seconds left. Bemstrom versus Barron to the right of Georgiev. Face-off win for Barron. Back to Bouchard. Back up to Gauthier. Over to Goodrow. Goodrow from the left circle. Throws it on net. Saved by Reimer. And he holds with 11 seconds left. Bemstrom versus Barron again. This time to Reimer's right. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Ruunanen. Now back to Thompson. Thompson lets it rip. Goes wide. Barron gathers. Moves in down low. Trying to get a one-timer to Gauthier. And it is going to go in! They're going to say no goal. Gauthier can't believe it. He wants to know why. Look, the puck was just sitting there on the line. And then Gauthier's going to poke it in. And again, EA Sports, if it's broken, it's probably part of their game. It is a no goal. They're going to call goalie interference on a phantom call. And as soon as the puck drops, that'll be the end of the game with a fraction of a second left. And that's it. The Rangers win, 3-0. Should have been 4. Gauthier not happy that he had that goal taken away from him. Georgiev gets his first shutout of the year. Improves to 3-1. Your number 3 star with an assist and 5 hits, Dylan Coughlin. Rangers outshot Chicago 32-7, outhit them 16-4. Your number 2 star with a goal and a hit, Adam Fox. Faceoffs 13-9 in favor of Chicago. No power plays for either team, no penalty minutes. And your number 1 star with a goal, Alexis Lafreniere. He had the 3rd goal of the game. I thought it would have been Sprong, considering he technically had the game winner, but... So the Rangers will now have a few days off and come on home to play the Caps. And now, with Thompson signing up for a long term, only guys you got to worry about is Vesalainen and Sutter, who were, like I said, we're both going to let go in free agency. So, boop. Oh well, everybody else signed long term. That's the way we like it. So we're going to put Oscar Gortz back in, and we're going to move him up to the second line and see what that does with Coughlin, as Thompson and Runinen seem to have developed a very nice rapport with each other. And almost sat Robertson for a game. Because, let's see, because the team we've played 21-1-1, so we played 23. Yeah, 23 games. Yeah, we want to give Robertson a day off at some point because he's played one more game than any of the other Rangers. So it's an easy way to put in, give Vesalainen some playing time. As Bouchard picked up his 7th assist of the year. 9 points in 22 games. That's what the Rangers like to see is depth. Gortz and Thompson, though, they're both plus-minus is very good. But only an assist each through 8 games. As Rangers really trying to develop these young defensemen. Brandon Sutter stinks, so. But we'll put Vesalainen in for a game and give Robertson a day off shortly. Probably against Winnipeg. We can do that against Winnipeg. I think I saved. Anyway, so one of only 2 teams to beat the Rangers this year was the Washington Capitals. They did that in overtime a few weeks ago. Rangers now come back home to face the Caps. And just a quick double check to make sure Shesterkin's back in for this game. Oh, they put Georgiev back in. No, we're going to put in Shesterkin for this one. He's had 4 days off. And then we'll have Georgiev. Georgiev can start against the Jets. Before Shesterkin heads in against Philly. Backstrom versus Zibanejad. Center ice. We are underway here at Madison Square Garden. Face-off won by the Rangers. Panarin had it and then lost the puck. Fox gathers and sends it across to Mika. Mika gains the blue line. Back to Panarin. Backhand shot saved by Samsonov. And he frees it. Samsonov had that amazing 40-save game to beat the Rangers in overtime 2-1. You see there Ovechkin, 31 points, 18 goals, 13 assists. Panarin leading the Rangers, 16 goals, 8 assists. Face-off won by Zibanejad to Panarin. Shot saved by Samsonov with the glove. And he'll freeze it again. And there you go. You see there, Lassie Thompson signed a 7-year deal at $1.75 million a year. Lock him up long-term. That's what you do. Get him while they're cheap. As TJ Oshie now with the puck. Hit by Miller, loses it. Zibanejad cross ice to Adam Fox. Fox gets it out of the zone, but Butcher intercepts the pass. Gains the zone. Turns back now. Hit big time by Adam Fox as Panarin gathers. Cuts in front of his own net and starts back the other way before trying to send it up to Zibanejad. And now Ovechkin versus Miller as Ovechkin hit Panarin late. Nothing called. And this is actually kind of a win in a way for the Rangers. Yes, one of the Rangers' top defensemen is going to be off the ice for 5 minutes. But so is Alex Ovechkin. And Ovechkin gets absolutely laid out by Miller. Miller rearranged Ovi's face. Can only help. Ovechkin holding the side of his head. He might have himself a couple of bruises tomorrow. As he'll go to the sin bin. Backstrom versus Zegras now as the Rangers' second line will come out. Face-off won by Zegras back to Gortz. Gortz just got moved up to the second line. And now gives it over to Sprong. Sprong gains the blue line. Moving in. Shot does deflected. Didn't get on net. Butcher now back to Backstrom. Backstrom hit by Gortz. Sprong gathers. Sends across to Coghlan. Coghlan up to Zegras. Zegras gains the blue line. Moving in. Shot. Saved by Samsonov with the left leg. Robertson gathers the rebound. Now cutting across. Shot saved by Samsonov. Robertson finds it again. Circling again. Shot. And he scores! Robertson's 8th of the year. His 2nd as a Ranger. As he just kept circling like a shark. Surrounding the netminder. Hits the far post and in. It's 1-0 Rangers. I believe Coghlan and Zegras will get the assists. Is now Kuokkanen versus Strome at center ice. About 6 minutes gone here in the first. Yeah, Zegras and Coghlan, as I said. As Butcher gains the zone off another faceoff win for Washington. Hunt hits Butcher hard, and Runanen he overskated the loose puck. Down in front, Suter with it. Never got through. Runanen recovered to block it, and now Strome comes away with it. And with speed towards the net, but Butcher finally takes it away. Gets it to Suter. Across to Kuokkanen. Hunt takes it away, and Strome gathers. And over to Lassie Thompson. Thompson now moving in. Thompson shot blocked down low. Samsonov will freeze it. Miller and Ovechkin out of the sin bin. Kuznetsov versus Barron now. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Miller. Miller. Shot. Saved by Samsonov. Saw it all the way. Leaves it for Kuznetsov. And Kuznetsov starts back the other way. Sends it over to Mantha. Goodrow takes it away. Mantha on the left side. Has it poked away by Goodrow. And he gains the zone. Moving in down low to the left circle. Circles back to the blue line. Leaves it for Fox. Cross to Miller. Miller lets one rip. It's deflected wide. Kuznetsov gets it over to Mantha now. Mantha back to Kuznetsov. Back to Tatar. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Doing the splits. Is this back to the point now for Edler? Down to Tatar. Down low to Mantha. Mantha shot saved. Saved by Shesterkin, and it bounces behind the net. Thought that was going to bounce in, but it went over the net. Puck still loose. Washington still has it. One-time shot saved by Shesterkin. And finally, Miller clears it away from danger and gets it up to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad a shot. And Mika Zibanejad immediately back the other way. Makes Washington pay. His 11th of the year. And it's 2-0 New York. Miller will definitely get one of the assists. I think Shesterkin might get the other. But Mika Zibanejad beats Samsonov on the far post, and already the Rangers have scored more goals in this game against Washington than they did in the first meeting. Gagner versus Zibanejad with 6:19 left in the first. It is Miller and Shesterkin, the assist. That's Igor's 2nd of the year. Wilson with the puck, moving in down low. Chased by Gortz, who takes it away. Nice play by the rookie, who then tries to rattle it on the board. But Wilson, always a pain. And the Rangers are going to go on the power play. It looks like Wilson's going to get called for interference or holding. So Tom Wilson will go to the sin bin. And the Rangers a rare power play opportunity. Zegras with against Kuokkanen with Panarin and Lafreniere on his wings. Face-off won by Zegras. Back to Daniel Sprong. A shot goes wide. Kept in by Coghlan. Coghlan now moving in himself. Shot goes wide. Alexiev taken away by Lafreniere. He sends it over back to Coghlan. Coghlan moving in down low. Circling. Coghlan shot. And he scores! Dylan Coughlin's 4th of the year, his first power play goal of the year. And the Ranger lead is 3. Coughlin saw that Samsonov was leading so much of the net open for him on the far side, and he can hit that. And he proved it there. So it's a power play goal. Lafreniere, the only assist. Face-off won by the Rangers back to Runanen. That's up to Dylan Strome now. He gets tripped up. Kajula now. Back to Thompson. It's going to be another power play for the Rangers coming up. Thompson a shot. Samsonov gathers the rebound, and he'll freeze the puck with 3:42 left. But the Rangers go back on the man advantage as Dennis Chowalski gets called for tripping. And Zegras in that power play unit will go back to work. Face-off won by the Caps. Edler can't clear, though, at least initially. Sends it over to Clefbaum now, and he'll clear. Sprong goes back and gets it for the Rangers. Now passes up to Panarin. Over to Zegras. Zegras gains the zone, moves in, shot. Saved by Samsonov with the glove. Lafreniere gets the rebound. Back across looking for the blue line, but it's beyond Coughlin, and the Rangers have to regroup. Coughlin hit hard, but Panarin gains the zone. Panarin in the corner, regathers, has it taken away. Clefbaum will find it and clear halfway through the man advantage. Coughlin will give chase for New York. And now a long pass up to Lafreniere, an even longer one to Zegras. Knocked off his stick, and Clefbaum will get it to Gagner. Across to Kuokkanen. Kuokkanen knocked away by Coughlin. And the Rangers will switch things up. Pass now intended for Gauthier, taken away as Gagner hit by Zibanejad, and it goes beyond Gagner, and we're back to 5-on-5. So Rangers 1 for 2 in the power play tonight, as Zibanejad does a good job there almost on the turnover, and Strome now back the other way for New York. Back to Panarin, shot, save, rebound, and it bounces in! Artemi Panarin batted it in! Talk about hand-eye coordination, his 17th of the year. The puck just bounced straight up. Panarin saw it off the rebound, and he smashed it on home like he was playing wiffle ball. 35 seconds left, 4-0 Rangers. Zibanejad and Strome the assists as Barron wins this back to Runanen. And now over to Thompson. Thompson to Barron. Taken away by Kuznetsov, and up to Mantha it goes. Mantha hit by Thompson. And Runanen will clear, and that's the end of your period. The Rangers put up a 4 spot here against Washington. Very different from the first game. Look at that again. Samsonov made the initial save with the blocker, but it bounced almost straight up. And Panarin batted it from the sky. So we look now, Rangers out shooting Washington 14-3. Part of that courtesy of the 2 power plays. Hits 5-4 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off 7-4 in favor of the Rangers. Rare night they're winning in that stat. Rangers 1 for 2 on the power play. Each team, though, also had a fight with Miller and Ovechkin, so an extra few minutes of penalty time handed out there. Zibanejad and Backstrom at center ice. Face-off won by Backstrom back to Chowalski. Butcher hit by Zibanejad. Miller takes it away and sends it up to Zibanejad now. And Mika across the Panarin shot, saved by Samsonov. He saw it all the way as he slided pipe to pipe and snatches it from the sky. Backstrom and Zibanejad. Again to the face-off dot. Now this time to the immediate left of Samsonov. Face-off won by Backstrom as Ovechkin gets it. Keeps it away from Lafreniere as he skates behind his own net and passes up to Oshie. Oshie has it poked away by Fox. Regathers in the corner. Moving in down low. Short side saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Adam Fox. Pass across to Miller. And now up to Panarin on the left side. Artemi Panarin puts on the brakes. Cuts to the slot. Poked away. Fox, though, gathers. Shot down in front. Kicked away by Samsonov. And Chowalski gets it to Backstrom as he gets hit by Miller, but it's kept onside by Washington. Chowalski back to Ovechkin. Shot blocked. Backstrom short side. Saved by Shesterkin. Fox can't get it out of the zone. Oshie now down low. Oshie backhand shot saved by Shesterkin, and he'll leave it for Fox. Fox up to Panarin now on the breakout. 5 minutes gone here in the second. Rangers up 4-0. Panarin putting on the brakes. Moving to the slot. Shot blocked in front. Oh, he would have beat Samsonov if Chwalski wasn't there to block that shot. Tatar now laid out by Gortz. Good play by the rookie as Coghlan sends across to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now up to Zegras. Zegras just stays onside. Moves to the left circle. Back to Coghlan. Across to Gortz. Gortz tries to get a shot off. Deflected down low. Samsonov save, and he freezes the puck. Zegras versus Kuznetsov to the right of Samsonov. Face-off won by Kuznetsov, back to Carlson. Carlson hit by Sprong, but regathers it. Now Zegras takes it away down low. Zegras' shot, saved by Samsonov. Kuznetsov, again, keeping it away from Sprong, sends up to Tatar. Tatar, chased by Sprong, hit there. Across to Robertson, down low. Saved by Samsonov on a weak backhand, and he will hold. Strome versus Kuokkanen to the left of Samsonov. 11:19 left in the second period. Face-off won by Kuokkanen, back to Edler. Up to Suter now. Suter hit at the blue line by Ruunanen. Thompson will gather for the Rangers. Thompson, long pass for Hunt, taken away by Edler. And across to Ovechkin. Ovechkin mishandles it. Rangers take it away at their own blue line. Ruunanen down low. Sends it across to Thompson. Thompson, a shot saved by Samsonov. Hunt gathers the rebound. Hunt moving in. Backhand shot saved by Samsonov. And now Dryden Hunt moving in. Down low. Kajula couldn't handle it. And his shot goes behind the net. Strome now off the rebound. His shot high and wide. Puck bouncing around. Edler finds it. Gets it out to Kuokkanen. Kuokkanen on the right side. Hit by Oscar Gortz. Puck is loose. Kajula finds it. Sends it across to Morgan Barron. Fresh off the bench. Puck deflects. Back to Dryden Hunt. Hunt down low. Fighting with Hosang. And Hosang now versus Gortz. Makes a move. Gortz tripped him up a little bit though. Slowed him up, I should say. Not an intentional tripping kind of hit there. As Alexiev at the point now. Gets it back to Hosang. Hosang, shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it in the corner for Kajula. Kajula all the way around the boards to Dryden Hunt. Hunt up to Barron now. Barron gets hit hard. Puck kicks out towards Alexiev. Chased by Gortz. Big hit there. Good forecheck by the Rangers. Barron comes away with it. Barron now circling. Barron with the puck, lets one rip, saved by Samsonov. Left a rebound there temporarily, but Gauthier couldn't get to it before Samsonov finds it and freezes it. 3:50 left in the second. Rangers up 4-0. Gagner versus Barron. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Keandre Miller. His shot, his stick exploded. And Dadanov now over to Gagner. Back to Chwalski. Miller has a fresh piece of lumber as Butcher gets it across to Gagner. Back to Mantha. Down to Dadanov. Shot, and he scores! His 5th of the year. And the Washington 4th line, as they're desperately looking for a spark right now, delivers a goal. The shutout is gone. It's 4-1 New York. Kuznetsov versus Zegras. Mantha and Gagner the assists. Face-off one back to Miller. Now over to Fox. Back to Miller. Gains the blue line. Moving in down low. Back to the point for Robertson, who replaced Miller. Robertson moving in. Shot saved by Samsonov. And he'll hold with 1:34 left now in the period. Kuznetsov versus Zegras to the left of Samsonov. Face-off won by the Rangers. Daniel Sprong has the puck. Sprong, top of the slot. Shot saved by Samsonov with the blocker. Butcher gathers it and keeps it away from Robertson as he gives it to Kuznetsov. Over to Chwalski. Chwalski gains the Ranger blue line. Now to Tatar. Tatar down low. His pass knocked away. Back to Chwalski. It goes. Shot saved by Shesterkin on the short side. Tatar comes away with it. Back to Chwalski at the point. Down low. Mantha shot. Rebound 2 in a row. Big saves by Shesterkin as then Thompson lays him out and clears the puck to end the period. But the Caps get the only goal of the period and are on the board. The end of 40. It's 4-1 New York. Rangers out shooting Washington 25-11. Out hitting them 10-5. Faceoffs 10-8 in favor of the Rangers. Rangers still 1 for 2 on the power play. Zibanejad versus Backstrom now at center ice. Face-off won by Backstrom, back to Ovechkin. Now over to Chowalski, back to Butcher, up to Backstrom. Back to Oshie on the left side in the left circle, chased by Miller there. Lafreniere gathers, leaves it for Miller, who then circles behind the Ranger net. Now Miller, outlet pass to Zibanejad, gains the Washington zone, puts on the brakes, circles back, moves to the slot, can't get a good shot off though, and Chowalski takes it away and moves it to Backstrom. 2 minutes gone here in the third, Rangers up by 3. Fox, a good check at the point, Zibanejad gathers, sends it to Miller, back to Panarin. Panarin up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere gains the blue line, moving in. Shot save. Rebound. Zibanejad. Oh, good recovery by Samsonov on the rebound to close that short side quickly. Oshie now back the other way for Washington. Oshie gains the zone, leaves it for Ovechkin. Down low, intercepted by Mika Zibanejad as Backstrom was on the doorstep. Now Mika sends it across ice, intercepted by Chowalski. Ovechkin again. Ovechkin back to Backstrom. Nice poke check there by the Rangers by Fox. As Miller now will try to get out of the zone and does. And now I'll bounce back to him. He'll send it cross ice for Zibanejad, who gets poke checked. And now regathers as he leaves it for Robertson off the bench. Over to Miller. Across to Coghlan. Deflects down low. Backstrom intercepts. Pushes it up to Tatar. Tatar hit by Coghlan. And Miller will send it around the boards. Robertson is there, and he'll circle back the other way for the Rangers. And sends it over to Miller. His pass deflected to Zegras almost perfectly. Zegras in the left circle now. Gets hit hard, and Tatar takes it away. Good check by Robertson, though. Before Tatar takes it back and gets it to Mantha. Over to Coghlan. Tatar laid out. Kuznetsov by himself. Shot saved by Shesterkin on the breakaway as Gort's now up to Dryden Hunt, who gets it out of the zone before Mantha takes it away to Edler. To Tatar. Hit by Zegras. And here comes Coghlan now along the left side. Back to Kajula. Kajula circling. Kajula still has it. Shot. And Drake Kajula pulls the string and scores. His 7th of the year. Kajula, good puck control, top of the slot, and he finds the top shelf. Dylan Strome versus Kuokkanen now, halfway through the third. Coghlan, the only assist on Kajula's 7th, as Edler with the puck. As it gets it back to Suter. Suter moves around Runanen, moving in down low. Back to Kuokkanen, shot, short side save by Shesterkin. Puck is loose in front, and now he leaves it for Runanen. Sends it around to Kajula, and up to Thompson. And the rookie on the left side still has the puck. Puts on the brakes, moves in. Shot saved by Samsonov. It was a good shot, and the kid's still looking for his first career goal. Strome with it now. Gets it down low to Thompson. Then the Hunt shot saved by... Actually, might have been blocked. Never got through, I think. Hunt has it now. And Dryden Hunt scores! His 7th of the year and the 50th of his career. It's a milestone goal for Dryden Hunt. And the Ranger lead is 6-1. Dryden Hunt's 7th of the year. You'll love to see it. Similar to Kajula's, Samsonov never saw it. As now Barron versus Kuokkanen at center ice. 7:01 left in the third. Kajula and Thompson the assists. That's Thompson's second career point. Clefbaum has it off the face-off win. He gets laid out. Oof. The Rangers may have lost some offense with the trades, but boy, did they pick up some heavy hitters in Thompson and Gortz. Suter has it. Well, they drafted Gortz, but anyway, you know what I mean. Gauthier now moving in, down low, loses control of the puck. Gortz, though, keeps it in. Oscar Gortz moving in. Shot, rebound, whipped away by Kuokkanen. Hosang now with the puck with 5 minutes left here in the third. Hit by Coghlan as the puck is flipped deep. Barron goes and gets it for the Rangers. Barron across to Gortz. Gortz across the center ice line. Gains the zone. Puts on the brakes. Sends it across to Coghlan, who has it poked away by Ovechkin. Good play by Ovi. Ovi versus the rookie, but Gas still has it. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Well, no shame there in the kid Gortz getting beat by Ovechkin. But, whew. The Rangers looking to say they can at least shut him down this game. Zibanejad versus Backstrom. Face-off one back to Clefbaum. Now back to Alexiev. Down the low to Oshie. Taken away, but gets it back. Down to Clefbaum. His shot goes wide. Might have hit off a Lafreniere's skate as he went down to block it. Puck back to Clefbaum. Down low to Oshie. Hit hard there by Runanen. Runanen has it, loses it, gets it back. Runanen now up to Panarin. Panarin down low to Lafreniere. He gets hit hard. Puck kicks loose. Panarin regathers. Panarin now circling. Still has the puck. Moves to the slot. Shot save. Rebound. Lafreniere trying to go short side on Dostal. Muddy freeze. And there it is. Hunt 50 goals, 56 assists. Face-off won by Backstrom to Chowalski. Less than a minute to go. Back up to Backstrom. Over to Oshie. He gets laid out by Adam Fox. Panarin has it. Loses it. Gets it back. Panarin on the left side. Cutting towards the net. And Panarin gets his second of the night. Threads the needle. Hits the far post. The Rangers are pouring it on. It's 7-1 New York. Panarin's 18th of the year. Now tied with Ovechkin for third in the league. No chance for a hat trick here with 34 seconds to go. Likely Panarin's last shift tonight. Zegras wins one back to the way. That's unassisted on the turnover as Fox up to Zegras. Butcher has it and up to Gagner. Gagner hit by Fox. Puck kicks around to Miller. Miller sends it around to Sprong. Over to Adam Fox. Fox on the left side. Sends it back for Robertson. A shot saved by Dostal. And he'll hold with 10 seconds left. Strome and Gagner now to the right of Dostal. Face-off won by Strome. Back to Oscar Gortz. Tries to throw it towards the net, but got tied up by Dadonov, who has the only Washington goal of the night. Dadonov laid out by Coghlan. Bodies everywhere. And that's the end of the game. A nice little exclamation point there at the end with that big hit on Dadonov. The Rangers win 7-1. This was a laugher since the first period when they put up 4 goals. And definitely very different from the first time these two teams met. Your third star with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Mika Zibanejad. Rangers again win 7-1. They outshot Washington 33-14. Out-hit them 18-8. Face-offs 13-12 in favor of the Caps. Your number 2 star with a pair of goals, Artemi Panarin. And we are going to play 2 more, but I'm also going to run a commercial because I'm out of water. I need more water. Your number 1 star with a goal, 2 assists, and 4 hits, Dylan Coghlan. A power play goal from Coghlan as well. Actually, he's the same as Gruby. Might as well just keep Gruby in. So the Rangers now will welcome the Winnipeg Jets to New York. We'll do a quick line edit. Like I said, we're going to give Robertson a day off. Let Veselainen get a game in. Keep him sharp, or try to. And then we'll play... We'll let Shesterkin play, and then we'll let Gorgiev play against the Flyers, I believe. But, like I said, we're going to go run a commercial real quick. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right. So, Rangers, Jets. Let's do it. Vesalainen, actually playing his former team. It's a little poetic fun here. Vesalainen, in 4 games this year played, has 3 goals. Zibanejad versus Scheifele. Face-off won by the Jets. Wheeler to Scheifele. As it knocked away. Panarin has the puck as we're not really getting underway here. Just getting underway. Now Zibanejad has it. Cuts to the left side. Back to Fox. Fox shot. Oh, he hit somebody right in the chest. Right in front of Hellebuck. As Connor now... Oh, it's taken away by Panarin. Shot. Oh, another big hit in front. And Panarin slow to get up. You hate to see it. He is skating slowly to the locker room as Zibanejad and Letang. I mean, Panarin... It was a bad turnover by the Jets. Panarin finds it, cuts right to the front of the net. And then Panarin got laid out by Letang, who, even though he's not in Pittsburgh anymore, the Rangers don't have to see him so much, Letang then beats Zibanejad in the fight. Oh, and this is just a terrible start to this game. Not what you want to see if you are a Ranger fan. So Letang in the sin bin. The Rangers' second line comes out. Face-off won by Zegras. Back to Oscar Gortz. His shot is deflected. Sprong gathers it in the trapezoid. Moving down low. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Sprong probably held on to it just a second too long. And a hush over the Garden crowd as the question now is how long and how hurt is Artemi Panarin? Face-off won back to Schmidt. And over to Connor. Knocked off his stick. Shot, save, rebound! And Connor scores. Shesterkin beats short side off the rebound. Connor gets his 11th of the year. And again, it just feels like the Rangers just now kind of going through the motions as they worry about their captain. Face-off won by Scheifele back to Schmidt, and Scheifele the points won back to the assist. Poink over to Scheifele, knocked away by Gortz. Gortz gathers, sends up to Sprong. Gains the zone. Shot saved by Hellebuck. As Zegras now gets it. And sends back to the point. Coughlin across to Gortz. Tries to get it back to Coughlin. I didn't want to let me take control for some reason. Connor with the puck now. Hit by Coughlin. And Sprong gathers. Up to Zegras. Up to Dryden Hunt off the bench. Hunt looking for Gortz, and he takes it off sides. Just don't know where those passes were going. Rangers just... They need to get to the first intermission and regroup. Strome versus Scheifele. Face-off one back to Poink. Poink up to Wheeler. Gets by Thompson. Back to Connor. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the leg, and the rebound goes to Hunt this time. Dylan Strome hit hard by Poink. Back to Scheifele. Is this top line for Winnipeg really doing some damage here? Kajula with the puck now. Back to Strome. Shot saved by Hellebuck, and he gloves it. Perfetti versus Barron to the right of Hellebuck. Face-off one back to Stanley. Pucked off his stick. Then Barron takes it away. Barron back to the point for Adam Fox. Fox pinching in. Lets one go. Big blast from the blue line. As Goodrow now. Another bad pass meant for Barron at the point, and it goes all the way down. Fox will retrieve for the Rangers. Across now to Gauthier, who gets laid out. Jarnock knocked off the puck, and it goes to DeMello. DeMello over to Perfetti. Perfetti by himself. He sneaks by the defense. Shot short side. Saved by Shesterkin. Now Stanley moving in down low. Back to Perfetti. Back to Jarnock. Shot, rebound. 0-1 went through the crease. And it just missed the net as Gauthier gathers and gets it up to Adam Fox. And now up to Barclay Goodrow with 8:10 left in the first. Goodrow, shot, saved by Hellebuck. And he freezes the puck, and the Rangers will get fresh skaters out there. Zibanejad versus Dubois, and Panarin is indeed no longer on the top line. Vesalainen is now. Face-off won by Zibanejad, back to Thompson. Now to Ruunanen. Back to Thompson. Thompson, a shot, hits Vesalainen down in front. Never got through. Stanley, chased by Vesalainen, leaves it for Nash. Sends it across to Lowry. Lowry will send it deep, and Ruunanen will give chase and gather for the Rangers. Ruunanen now long past the Zibanejad at center ice. Mika puts on the brakes. Taken away by Stanley, as now he gets it up to Dubois. Dubois hit by Ruunanen, and Thompson will gather for the Rangers. And again, they come back the other way. Long pass to Lafreniere at the Winnipeg blue line. Lafreniere now cutting towards the net. Lafreniere's shot saved by Hellebuck with the right leg. Vesalainen now moving in down low. Vesalainen looking for a shot, goes wide. Lafreniere gathers the puck. Lexi gathers, still hit by Nash, and sends it over to Lowry before he sends it deep. And Ruunanen will go back and get it for the Rangers with 3 minutes left in the first. Winnipeg up 1-0, but the bigger loss, as now Dylan Strome fresh off the bench, is that Artemi Panarin got hurt in the first real big hit of the game. As now Lafreniere cutting to the net, shot saved by Hellebuck with the right leg. Lafreniere gets his own rebound, tries to send it back to the point, but Lowry intercepts, meant for Thompson. Minute and a half left as this is sent all the way down, and rookie Oscar Gortz will gather. Gortz, long pass for Lafreniere, who gains the blue line. Back to Dryden Hunt. Backhand shot goes wide. Lafreniere still gets it now. Hit hard. And now Schmidt keeps it away from him as the final seconds of the first period tick off the clock. Wheeler will send up to Connor, and the period will expire. The Rangers are down by 1, but the bigger question is how hurt is Artemi Panarin? And at the end of 20, it's 1-0 Jets. Rangers out shooting the Jets 9-5. Jets are out hitting the Rangers 3-1. Faceoffs 5-2. In favor of Winnipeg. Zibanejad versus Scheifele. Face-off one back to Letang. Letang by himself moving in. Shot, good recovery there by Miller to knock it wide as he went to the backhand. Wheeler now coming in. Shot goes through the crease. Scheifele in front. Fox intercepts and now sends it up to Vesalainen. Rangers caught a little sleepy there at the beginning of the period, as Vesalainen has it knocked off his stick, and Letang has it out, hit by Miller, and Scheifele now over to Connor. And now big hit by Zibanejad, and you know the Rangers now, they might be getting a little chippy, as they might be looking for a little bit of revenge for that hit on Panarin that hurt him. Scheifele now down low to Connor, shot saved by Shesterkin, and he'll leave it for Fox. So when they can square up a Jet, you know that they're going to take that hit. Lafreniere now moving in. Lafreniere's shot goes high and wide. Ranger defense was going for a change so nobody could keep it in, as Coughlin now hits Schmidt, and he sends it deep. Gortz gathers for the Rangers, can't send it around the boards. Connor in front, shot. One-timer by Perfetti, saved by Shesterkin. Rangers take it away now. Lafreniere with the puck. Over to Vesalainen. Vesalainen on the left side, shot saved by Hellebuck, and he holds. Perfetti versus Strome to the right of Hellebuck. 6 minutes gone in the second. Face-off won by Strome, back to Ruunanen. Ruunanen now looking for an angle. Shot hits somebody in front. Never got through. Dillon gets the puck for Winnipeg and sends up to Ehlers. Ehlers hit by Thompson. Strome gathers. Takes it away and moves that back to neutral ice. Strome back to the point for Thompson. Thompson moving in. Thompson's shot goes wide. Had his stick lifted there, I think, at the last second. Kajula kicks it back around to Strome. And now Perfetti has it. Swarmed by Dryden Hunt. Again, Rangers starting to get a little chippy with their hits here as Jarnock smashed by Thompson. And Kajula back to Thompson. Shot again blocked in front. Kajula again down low. Puck kicks back towards the top of the right circle, as the rookie Thompson really helping spark the offense a little bit here. And now gets a shot off, saved by Hellebuck. Strome now down low. Backhand shot goes wide. DeMello has it, puts it on his netminder, and says, freeze the damn thing. 9:15 left in the second period. Barron versus Dubois. Face-off one back towards Stanley. Up to Lowry. Laid out by Gortz. Big hit by Gortz. There's now Coughlin circling around. Long pass for Gauthier to the blue line. Moving in. Shot saved by Hellebuck through a screen. And the Rangers are going to, like I said, they're throwing the body and they are not hesitating. As now Zegras, Sprong, and Vesalainen come out. Vesalainen going to be trying to pull double duty. Face-off won by Dubois to Nash. He's hit by Vesalainen. Up to DeMello. Over to Dubois. Laid out by Coughlin as Zegras gets it. And now starts back the other way. Long pass for Vesalainen. Vesalainen now to the blue line and back. Lets one rip. Saved by Hellebuck. And now Barron versus Lizotte. Fourth line versus fourth line. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Miller. Keandre Miller loses the puck. Grundstrom with it. Gets by Gauthier. And then hit by Barron as Goodrow will send over to Fox. And now Fox back to Miller. Miller will gain the blue line, but the Rangers are offsides. Barron versus Lizotte. Face-off one over to Grundstrom. Hit by Miller. And Gauthier takes it away. Gauthier moving in. Right side shot saved by Hellebuck. Puck bounces around to Perreault. Perreault back the other way, 2-on-1. Perreault hit by Miller, and Barron takes it away. Up to Barclay Goodrow. 3 minutes left here in the second period. 1-0 Jets. Grundstrom with the puck again. Rangers still trying to wait for the report on Artemi Panarin. As Wheeler will send it deep, and Fox will give chase. Now sends back up to Mika Zibanejad, trying to get behind the defense. He does. Sends it back for Lafreniere. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Might have hit off Letang a bit as well. So he was looking for that perfect one-timer as now Letang gets hit, and Vesalainen gathers. Vesalainen back to the point for Ruunanen. Across to Thompson. Cycling. Knocked off the puck by Grundstrom. Scheifele with it. And that will be the end of the second 20 here at Madison Square Garden. So the Rangers down by one still. At the end of 40, it's 1-0 Jets. Rangers out shooting the Jets 16-7. Out hitting them 9-3. Faceoffs 9-4 in favor of Winnipeg. Not a lot of offense that period. Scheifele versus Zibanejad. Rangers outshot the Jets, I believe 8-3 that period. Anyway, 8-2. Anyway, Connor hit there by Miller. Lafreniere has it, sends it over to Fox. Much better start this period than the first two for the Rangers. As here comes Mika Zibanejad. Moving in, shot saved by Hellebuck short side. Letang can't keep it away from Mika, who's circling back around now. And he sends it over to Miller. Miller moving in, shot saved by Hellebuck, an easy riser. And he'll freeze the puck. Zegras versus Scheifele now to the right of Hellebuck. Face-off won again by... Oh, no, the Rangers have it. Vesalainen intercepted it. Vesalainen circling. Shot, save, rebound. Saved by Hellebuck. The first one never got through, but the second one sure as heck did. As now Zegras moving into the turnover. Can't get the shot off. As Letang continues to be an absolute pest for the Rangers. Scheifele with the puck. Knocked back towards center ice. It's going to go all the way down. Hellebuck will play it and give it over to Schmidt. Up to Wheeler. Hit by Coughlin. Down low. Knocked away by Gortz. Gortz can't get it out of the zone. Scheifele intercepts, meant for Zegras. Wheeler shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Gortz. 5.5 gone here in the third. Rangers down 1-0. Gortz pass for Sprong is offside. Sprong couldn't hold up. But in a way, it's okay because they'll get fresh bodies out there as the second line looked gassed anyway. Perfetti versus Strome. Face-off won by Strome, back to Thompson. Now up to Strome. Moving in, shot saved by Hellebuck with the glove. Strome versus Perfetti. Rangers out shooting Winnipeg 20-8 this game. But it's 1-0 Jets. Ruunanen with the puck off the face-off win. Ruunanen a shot, and Hellebuck deadens it and then freezes it in the crease. Hellebuck playing one of his better games of the year by far. Face-off won by the Jets this time. Dillon has it and gets it up to Jarnock. Jarnock makes a move, gets by Ruunanen, now leaves it for Dillon. Back to Jarnock. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it in the corner for Ruunanen. 8 minutes gone here in the third. Ruunanen long pass up for Kajula, mishandles it. And oh, what a hit by Kajula there as he absolutely turned him inside out. But the puck is still alive. I thought there was an offside in the Rangers. Now Dryden Hunt takes it back anyway. And now sends it for Dylan Strome. Moving in. Shot saved by Hellebuck. The Rangers crash the net and no rebound. Kajula overskated the puck. Winnipeg went for it. Kajula, as soon as he touched that puck, destroyed whatever Winnipeg Jet that was. Barron versus Dubois now to the right of Hellebuck. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Keandre Miller. Miller back to Goodrow at the point. Goodrow, slap shot, hits somebody in front, down low. Hellebuck gets it and freezes it. Dubois versus Barron again, this time to the left of Hellebuck. Face-off won by Dubois, back to Dillon. Hit by Barron, but he gets it back to Dubois. Up to Lowry. Lowry will send it deep. Fox will gather. Fox up to Morgan Barron. Barron cutting through, swarmed by a pair of defensemen. As Pioink now sends it over to Nash. Nash gets by Miller, moves to the right side, back to Lowry, shot saved by Shesterkin, and he'll leave it for Fox, keep the action moving. Sends it up to Gauthier, but taken away by Pioink, now over to Schmidt. Back to Lowry. Lowry hit hard by Fox, but still has control in front, and if Dubois gets his 7th of the year, it's 2-0 Winnipeg. And you have to wonder if Shesterkin had frozen the puck like he thought about, and the Rangers got fresh bodies out there, if that goal would have happened. Dubois from Lowry and Schmidt, his 7th of the year. Face-off won there by the Jets. And again, this is just a game where you just kind of felt as soon as Panarin got hurt, the air just got taken out of the stadium. This one back to Lowry, taken away by Coughlin. Back to Nash. I mean, not only is he the Ranger point scorer, he's the captain. He's the spark plug, as here comes Coughlin now. Coughlin moving in, shot, rebound, and somehow Hellebuck kept it out from Zibanejad as it deflected on net. With 4:11 left in the second. Scheifele versus Strome now to the right of Hellebuck. Face-off won by the Jets. Letang has it. Public enemy number 1 right now. As Connor hit by Ruunanen. Strome now. Cross intercepted by Wheeler. Wheeler, 2-on-1. Shot saved by Shesterkin, and he leaves it for Ruunanen. Ruunanen now back to Hunt. He kicks it further along the boards. Letang laid out by Dylan Strome. As now Hunt hit, but Strome gets it. Shot saved by Hellebuck. With 2 minutes to go, the Rangers just can't get a really good shot. A lot of deflections. A lot of... it's just one of those nights. Scheifele versus Barron now to the right of Hellebuck, especially against a team they don't see very often. Face-off one back to Letang. Hit by Barron again as Schmidt laid out by Gauthier. Nothing called. As Gortz now at the puck. Oscar Gortz moving in. Gortz across, looking down low. Shot saved by Hellebuck again. Looking for Barron, looking to possibly just get a quick 2-on-1. But it always seems that, yeah, Nate Schmidt, and Nate Schmidt might be hurt. And, well, that's called revenge. Nate Schmidt sent back to the locker room, and this is what happens. A cheap hit on Panarin. Well, the Rangers got their revenge even if they lose this game. So there you go. Mika Zibanejad versus Perfetti now. Face-off one back to Dylan. Dylan chased down, sends it over to Pioink. Less than a minute to go. Jarnock swarmed by Rangers. Lafreniere has it. Lafreniere moving in. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Zibanejad now moving in. And Zibanejad will wrap it around Hellebuck and score. His 12th of the year. And suddenly, with 40 seconds left, it's a 2-1 game. Mika Zibanejad gets right around Hellebuck. Got forgotten about there by the defense. So the Rangers will not be shut out. And the Rangers will call a timeout. Or I thought they did. Zibanejad versus Perfetti now. Face-off won by Perfetti, back to Pioink. Over to Ehlers. Now back across to Dylan. Perfetti hit by Fox. Miller has it. And we'll start back the other way. And the Rangers will pull Shesterkin now. 6-on-5. Rangers with 20 seconds to go looking for the equalizer. Miller back to Lafreniere. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Miller again knocked off his stick. Ehlers has it. Ehlers deflected by Fox with the skate. Nice play there by Fox as he laid out for it. Up to Zibanejad with 7 seconds to go. Mika, back shot, one-timer saved by Hellebuck as Dylan will keep it away from danger and the Rangers will lose 2-1. They got a couple of nice shots there on the 6-on-5. But Hellebuck looms large. Shuts the Rangers out for 59 minutes. Gave up the late goal to make it interesting there at the end. A couple of big hits by both teams. Your number 3 star with the only goal of the game for the Rangers and a hit, Mika Zibanejad. Rangers outshot Winnipeg 29-12. Outhit them 18-6. Faceoffs 18-7 in favor of the Jets. Nate Schmidt, your number 2 star, also injured, assisted on both goals. The Rangers, again, did not take kindly to the fact that Artemi Panarin got hurt. The good news is that it does not look like... No, it is not a major injury. Panarin is going to play the next game, or could play the next game. I'm going to give Panarin a night off. If there was some more time between the 2 nights, but the fact that he got banged up, he's going to be we're going to make him a healthy scratch tonight. Yeah, because why not? You want to keep guys healthy as possible. We're going to bring in Bouchard. We're going to sit Gortz. Actually... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll give Gortz the night off, and we'll put in Bouchard. Try to keep guys sharp, try to keep guys healthy. So, especially with the Flyers coming to town. So the Rangers dropped their 2nd of the year in regulation. And now we'll play one more. Rangers versus Flyers. On the back-to-back, on a back-and-back. They'll be getting a short road trip before heading down to Washington after this. Georgiev will get the start over Shesterkin. And like I said, Veselainen and Panarin, it's more of a precaution for him not to play tonight. He wants to be out there. He could be out there. If it was the playoffs, he'd be out there. But we're near the midway point of the regular season. Provorov over to Couturier. Face-off win by the Flyers to start the game. One of those things where, again, trying to just keep everybody healthy. Long pass over to Lafreniere. Back to Veselainen. And their hockey players in real life will be okay. And the Rangers are going to be down a man early as it looks like a hook is called on Lafreniere. It's a rare miscue by Alexi, and the Flyers go to the man advantage quickly. So the Rangers, 22-2-1. Couturier versus Robertson now to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Robertson back to Fox. That was also Shesterkin's first regulation loss of the year against Winnipeg, as Coghlan up to Robertson. And now back to Coghlan. Coghlan moving in, shorthanded shot, save there by Hart, as Konechny now back the other way. I believe that's Carter Hart in there. Now knocked away by Fox. And Fox will get it out of the zone and clear all the way down. Provorov keeps it away from Robertson and back to Frost. A minute left here in the man advantage. Fox stands up Frost at the blue line. Big hit. And Coghlan will send it on the boards. I'm curious how hurt Schmidt is. I'm going to have to look at that after this game, as Robertson over to Sprong. Short-handed. Daniel Sprong puts on the brakes, cuts to the slot. Shot goes high and wide over the net, over Robertson's stick, and Atkinson has it. Atkinson back to Konechny. Konechny hit by Fox, and Sprong will take it away with only a few seconds left on the man advantage. And now Sprong up to Zibanejad. And we're back to 5-on-5. Lafreniere joins the rush. And Lafreniere has it. Shot saved by Hart. Lafreniere taken away by Atkinson. So the Rangers have a hodgepodge line out there now. Up to Frost, over now to Konechny. Hit by Bouchard, getting the start tonight over the rookie Gortz. And up to Veselainen. Again, trying to spread the workload on these games on back-to-back nights. Shot saved by Hart there. And the Rangers will send out some fresh men. Former Ranger Kevin Hayes versus Dylan Strome with 5.5 gone here in the first. Rangers 8-1-1 in their last 10. Strome wins it back to Runanen. Runanen to Thompson. Thompson lets it rip, goes high. Off the glass. Provorov there finds it and gets it up to Iafalo. Up to Hayes. Can't get a shot off there, surrounded by white jerseys. Provorov now back to Connolly. Connolly hit hard by a rookie Thompson. Thompson now cutting in. Moving across, takes it away. Kicks it back towards the point. Kept in by Kajula. Back to the blue line for Runanen. Shot saved by Carter Hart. Ellis now with the puck across to Provorov. Back to Iafalo. Thompson has it. Realizes the Rangers are offside. Circles back and then crosses the blue line. Sends back to Dryden Hunt. Shot saved by Hart. Good feed there by the youngster, Thompson. You see there, Lafreniere does not lead the Rangers in points, but he does lead this current lineup with 22, 9 goals and 13 assists. Again, Panarin, a healthy scratch after getting shaken up yesterday against the Jets. Face-off win by Barron. Bouchard back to Barron. Barron moving in, shot, and he scores! Morgan Barron, his 8th of the year. And it's 1-0 Rangers. And I have to say this, as Barron celebrates right in front of Gritty, Bouchard now has 2 games played as a Ranger. He has 2 assists. You wonder if now Gortz is going to maybe sit a bit more for the veteran Bouchard. As Getzlaf versus Barron now. Again, Bouchard, like I said, 2 goals, or 2 assists in 2 games played as for the Rangers. As Coghlan can't get the pass across to Barron. Big hit by Goodrow, but Ristolainen keeps it away from him. Sends it over to Domi. Max Domi now. Can't get by Julien Gauthier, and Gauthier starts back the other way. Gauthier trying to feed a pass to Goodrow. Shot, rebound, just goes wide. Oh, Hart breathes a sigh of relief, at least for the moment. The Ranger 4th line doing some damage here. Some sustained pressure as Goodrow with a shot, and Hart makes the save there. As you see there, Travis Konechny leads the Flyers in points with 26. Getzlaf versus Zibanejad now. Face-off won by the Flyers. Hanola has it and sends it over to Lindblom. He'll send deep from the center ice line. Thompson will gather for the Rangers and send up to Vesalainen. And now over to Lafreniere. Back to Vesalainen, moving in. Shot saved by Hart. Frost versus Zibanejad now. To the left of Carter Hart, or the right of Carter Hart. My left, his right. Face-off won by Mika. Back to Adam Fox. A shot saved by Hart. Good shot, better save. As you see there, the Rangers 22-2-1. Zibanejad versus Frost now, once again. 6:26 left in the first. Rangers up 1-0 on Barron's 8th of the year. Face-off won by the Flyers. Back to Ristolainen. Now up to Hanola. Over to Farabee. Farabee gets by Miller at the blue line. Back to Frost. Shot saved by Georgiev. First real test of the game is Fox up to Lafreniere now. Lafreniere moving in. Shot saved by Hart. Vesalainen now looking for Lafreniere, but Hanola intercepts and again leaves it for Frost. Back to Foss. Former Ranger Jesper Foss chased by Lafreniere. Leaves it now for Hanola. Across to Farabee. Farabee hit by Fox. Moving in down low. Back to Foss. Shot wide. Rebound saved by Georgiev. Fox gets it from danger and up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad cutting across neutral ice. Mika now circling, moving into the slot. Shot goes high and wide as Foss gets hit by Daniel Sprong, and Farabee keeps it away from Nick Robertson. Over to Ristolainen now. Hit by Miller. Sprong gathers. Oh, intercepted by Couturier, at least temporarily, as now Miller gets it. And now Fox knocks it away, and the Rangers will go on the man advantage. So it looks like we're going to have a hook here down low by Farabee. So Joel Farabee to the sin bin. And now Getzlaf versus Strome to the left of Hart. Minute 7 left in the period. Face-off won by the Flyers. Ellis gets it, turns around, fires it down. Sprong goes and gives chase for the Rangers. Sprong now over to Coughlin, who has a power play goal this year. And now back to Strome. Dylan Strome trying to quickly set things up. Across to Caggiula. Caggiula moving in, now down to Gauthier. Down low, shot saved by Hart. 21 seconds now left on the man advantage. The Rangers will bring out their top power play line. Vesalainen out on the power play unit, with Panarin being a healthy scratch tonight. Zegras versus Getzlaf. Face-off won by Getzlaf to Ellis, who will find it. Fire, turn around all the way down. Coughlin gives chase. Maybe chance for one more rush. Quick pass up to Vesalainen. Few seconds left here in the period. Vesalainen from the left circle. Shot, rebound. Oh, and Zegras threw it right through the crease, and it didn't go in. Oh, was almost scoring there was Zegras. But you know who did score? Morgan Barron at the end of 20. It's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting the Flyers 14-2, out hitting them 7-2. Face-off 6-4 in favor of the Flyers, who are 0 for 1 on the power play, and the Rangers also, thus far, 0 for 1 on the power play. They will have a man advantage for the next 53 seconds, though. Couturier versus Zegras to start the period. Zegras wins the face-off back to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Vesalainen. Back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad moving in. Mika shot blocked. It's loose in front. Ellis has it, finds it, gets it up to Couturier. It's probably their best chance as Couturier now hit by Fox. Vesalainen, Lafreniere, back to Fox. And now Fox moving in. Shot just goes wide. Vesalainen throws it on the net. So the Rangers will not score on this power play as Provorov will throw it all the way down. And that will kill it off. As now that we're back to 5-on-5. Zibanejad to Fox. Turns it over to Affalo. Then poked back by Mika to Vesalainen. Vesalainen moving in down low. Rangers still have 4 forwards out in the ice. Vesalainen a shot block. Ellis can't get rid of it. Rebound, 2 in a row. Saved by Hart down low. He shovels it to Ellis over to Couturier. Couturier hit by Adam Fox. And Lafreniere sends it over to Mika Zibanejad. Now up to Vesalainen. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Vesalainen turning on the Jets, circling around, moving. Shot saved by Hart. Stuck the left leg out. And Fox now at the point. Fox, his shot hits somebody. Zegras shot down low, saved by Hart. And the Rangers will get their proper lines out now with about 5 minutes almost gone here in the second. Strome versus Getzlov. Rangers up 1-0. Face-off won by Getzlov. Back to Domi. Across the Ristolainen. Back to Getzlov. And up to Lindblom. Gets by Bouchard. Can't get by another man. Hunt takes it away. And Hunt along the left side. Turns on the brakes. Back to Coghlan. Dylan Coghlan moving in. Shot saved by Hart. Strome now with the puck. Strome down low. Rebound. He goes just wide with the backhand. And Dylan Strome again. And again just wide with the backhand. As Domi hit by Strome. I wish there was somebody who was there. It's Kajula now moving in down low. Taken away by Hanola and up to Lindblom. Lindblom laid out by Coghlan. Bouchard goes and gets it. And might have played himself into a lot more playing time with the Rangers after the trade as he passes up to Dryden Hunt. Back to Morgan Barron, looking for Hunt down low. Hits the outside of the cage, and over it goes. Bouchard, 2 games, 2 assists. Frost versus Barron now to the left of Hart. Face-off won by the Flyers. Hanola has it. Laid out by Morgan Barron. Gauthier tries to go cross ice, but Ristolainen intercepts. He's chased down by Runanen, but Fost finds it. He gets it back to Frost. Frost back to Ristolainen, moving in. Down low, shot saved by Georgiev. He finds it, smothers it, and pushes it over to Runanen. Back up to Morgan Barron, the only goal scorer today thus far. Barron across the Gauthier, shot goes wide. Good shot, but just a little wide. As Fost gets it against the boards and sends up to Farabee. Farabee got called for a penalty earlier, hit by Runanen, and the rookie Thompson finds it. Mossy Thompson now. Can't get it out of the zone. Intercepted by Fost. Back to Iafalo. Shot saved by Georgiev. Saw it all the way. Leaves it for Thompson. Back to Georgiev, who pushes it over to Goodrow. Oh, and his pass is an errant one. Goodrow recovers, though. And now circles back the other way. Barclay Goodrow. Hit at the point. Frost takes it away. And gets it over to Iafalo. Iafalo separated from the puck, and Zegras takes it back. Zegras now looking for Sprong, but Frost intercepts. Some merit passing from the Rangers as Iafalo laid out by Thompson. Rangers have some good young rookie defensemen who can throw the body. Sprong back to Miller. Miller moving in. Shot saved by Hart. Robertson finds it. Kicks it along the boards back to Miller. And now there's Zibanejad poked off his stick. Fox, though, pinching in. Still has it. Gathers. Circles. Poked away by Iafalo. And back the other way come the Flyers with 3 minutes left in the period. Spun around by Zibanejad, and Robertson gathers. Robertson now along the left side. Moving in, looking for Lafreniere. Pushed on net, but with nothing on it. Hart shuffles it over to Carlson and then up to Konechny. Konechny now, hit by Miller. Lafreniere has it. Moving through neutral ice. Left circle shot saved by Hart. And he will freeze the puck, not knowing what else to do with it. 52 seconds left here in the second period. The Flyers caught a break. Artemi Panarin missing today with a Rangers. He could have played, but Rangers say that just dealing with a minor injury, some soreness from yesterday's game. Face-off won by the Flyers. He will be in the next game. And so the Ranger offense has not looked the same. Dryden Hunt now moving in. Shot blocked. Goes wide. Provorov hit by Hunt. Kicked around towards Couturier. Hunt down low, throws it towards the net, but it's deflected as the period expires. At the end of 40 here in Philadelphia, it's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting the Flyers 20-4, out hitting them 15-2. Faceoffs are 9-5 in favor of Philly. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Couturier versus Zibanejad now. Center ice here at the Wells Fargo Center. Third period underway. Face-off won by the Rangers as Lafreniere has it. Lexi back for Zibanejad. Shot! And Mika Zibanejad goes top shelf and beats Carter Hart for his 13th of the year. It'll be Lafreniere's 14th assist of the season. He will get the only assist as he got it off the face-off win from Zibanejad. And the Rangers make it 2-0 quickly here in the third period. Couturier versus Zibanejad now. Half a minute gone here in the third. Face-off won by the Flyers. Provorov over to Ellis. Ellis gaining the zone. Shot goes high and wide. Vesalainen gathers it. Tries to send it back the other way, but it's knocked away by Atkinson. Back to Ellis at the point, down to Couturier. Miller is there, takes it away from him. And out come the Rangers as it's sent up to Zibanejad. Mika gets taken down. Konechny takes it away. And up to Atkinson. Atkinson circling back, sends it over to Couturier now at center ice. He's hit by Vesalainen. And Miller gathers. Miller gains the blue line, lets one rip. It hits off of somebody and it goes wide. Zibanejad has it now. Moving in, shot, stick to side by Hart. Lafreniere now back the other way. And his shot, oh, he hit the iron. He just missed the goal himself. As Alexei now circling back the other way behind the Flyer net. Lafreniere, shot, save, rebound. Vesalainen, another save again by Hart. Vesalainen now, shot, and Vesalainen scores! His 4th of the year, Christian Vesalainen. 4 goals in 5 games this year. Makes it 3-0 Rangers as the top line scores twice in the first 5 minutes of the third period. Zibanejad and Lafreniere should get assists on that one. As Frost versus Zegras now, and I was correct, Lafreniere and Zibanejad. It's Provorov taken away by Zegras. And back the other way come the Rangers. Zegras from the left circle, shot goes high and wide. Bouchard keeps in. Back across now, but can't kept them by Coghlan. Back to Bouchard, who gains the zone. Back across looking for Robertson, but it's just off his stick, the heel of his stick, and it kicks to Jesper Fast. Fast hit by Daniel Sprong, and Coghlan now back up to Sprong. As he gains the blue line, moves into the left circle, circles around, swarmed by orange jerseys, and Frost gets it to Fast. Fast hit by Coghlan, and Bouchard gathers and sends it around the boards, where Daniel Sprong will play it. Back, but intercepted by Farabee. Farabee by himself. Moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound corralled by Sprong. He gets it out of danger. And up to Dryden Hunt, who comes in. Backhand shot saved by Carter Hart. Strome versus Hayes now to the right of Hart. Face-off won by Strome to Ruunanen. Ruunanen is shot blocked. Good block there by Hanola. And he gets it up to Iafalo. Now to Hunt. Or knocked away by Hunt. And Dylan Strome gathers. Strome to Kajula. Trying to get back to Strome. Kicks towards the net. Hart gathers the loose puck and freezes it. Hayes versus Strome again to the left of Hart. 9 minutes left in the third. Rangers up 3-0. Face-off won by the Flyers. Iafalo has it, sends it over to Hanola, and up to Connolly. Connolly hit by Thompson. Puck kicks loose to Ruunanen, who sends it back to Hunt. And now back to Ruunanen. And now back to Hunt. A little give and go here as Hunt now moving in down low. Surrounded again, but he leaves it for Strome. And Strome leaves it for Hunt. Short side shot, save, rebound, 2 in a row. And now Hart finally says thank you as Iafalo gets it from danger and gets it up to Hayes, who gets laid out by Thompson. But gets it to Connolly. Shot. Might have hit some iron. I'm not sure if Georgiev got a piece of it. Iafalo, another shot saved by Georgiev. As Connolly, back to the blue line. Hanola to Ristolainen. Back to Iafalo. Back to Hanola. Back to Connolly. Down to Couturier. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound kicks to Strome. And he gets it out to Gauthier and Hunt. And trying to get back to Gauthier, but it deflects back to Hunt. And now down to Barron. Shot saved by Hart as he was streaking in as the trailer. Good eyes there by Hunt. Good save by Hart. Couturier versus Barron to the right of Hart. Face-off won by Couturier, back to Stetcher. Stetcher swarmed by Rangers, but he gets it up to Atkinson. Atkinson at center ice. Hit by Fox. Loses the puck. Miller takes it. Miller up to Barron. Morgan Barron now. Back towards Goodrow. One-time shot saved by Hart. Saw it all the way and moved easily across the crease to squeeze it. Rangers up 3-0. 2:49 left here in the third. Couturier versus Zegras. Face-off one by Zegras to Bouchard. Back to Coughlin. His shot is blocked. Bouchard, though, gets the loose puck. Moving in. Bouchard shot. Nice save by Hart. Atkinson chased down by Robertson. 89 versus 89. Atkinson, though, gets it to Stetcher. Stetcher up to Couturier. Couturier now. Can't, or does get by Bouchard. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound. Konechny shot 2 in a row. 3 in a row. As Georgiev will freeze it with less than a minute to go. And the Flyers can't believe it that they couldn't break the shutout right there. 3 in a row by Georgiev as Barron comes out to face Frost again to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Frost, back to Stetcher. Over to Carlson. Shot saved by Georgiev. Into the corner it goes. Farabee up to Carlson. He gets swarmed. A bit of a collision there as Barron sends it around the boards to Adam Fox. Fox up along the left side. 45 seconds to go. Rangers have the game in hand now as Gauthier can't get a shot off. Stetcher pushes it towards his goalie, and he pushes it back to Stetcher, being like, what are you doing? Over to Farabee now. Farabee gets by Miller, but can't get by Barron. Barron sends it over to Fox. Back to Barron. Barron up to Barclay Goodrow on the left side. Goodrow puts in the break, sends it back to the point where Fox is. Fox moving in, shot saved by Hart, and he'll freeze it with 20 seconds to go here in the third. Zibanejad and Frost now to the left of Hart. Actually, it's 6 games for Vesalainen and 4 goals. But still, that's a goal every, or 2 goals every 3 games. Face-off won by the Flyers, but Lafreniere takes it away. Alexis Lafreniere now circling. Circling, shot saved by Hart. Puck in the corner. Provorov there, hit by Lafreniere. Puck kicks back. Vesalainen, a shot saved by Hart, and he freezes it in the crease with 4 seconds to go. Frost versus Barron now as the Rangers' 4th line will get these last couple of seconds under their belt. Face-off won by the Flyers. Ellis has it, knocked away by Barron. Ellis gets it back, and that's your game. The Rangers win 3-0. A little bit banged up, a couple of backups in there, but they still get the job done down here in Philly as they get the road trip started off in the right way. The Rangers will now head down to Washington as they improve to 23-2-1. Your number 3 star, Christian Vesalainen with a goal. Rangers outshot Philly 34-11, outhit them 21-5. Faceoffs 17-7 in favor of the Flyers. Neither team scored on the power play. They were both 0 for 1. Your number 2 star with a pair of assists and a pair of hits, Alexis Lafreniere. Here was the real backbreaker as he fed Zibanejad in the slot. I'm going to guess Mika's your number 1. Let's see. There he is, your number 1 star with a goal, an assist, and a hit. Mika Zibanejad. Let's see. Do we want this guy? Oh, wow. What a shame. I could have picked this guy up for free. For free? Tobias Bjornfot? He's got an expiring contract, 2-way player. I mean, we could put him in the minors. Yeah, let's put a claim on him. I'm not going to let a 79 guy go. Why not? Edit lines now. Let's see. So Vesalainen back out. Panarin back in. Bouchard will stay in there. AHL. Bjorn Frott. Yeah, he's a 79. So we're going to improve. He's 22. Let's see if we can re-sign him, too. Sign him to a couple of years or whatever. See if he's interested. Tobias Bjornfot. This is how you do it sometimes. One man's trash, another man's treasure. So. Let's see. What's he want? What you want? I mean, let's see if he'll, let's see if he'll take a 3-year deal for $800,000 a year, 2-way contract. Yeah. Great. Get back to us soon, boss. We appreciate it. Because that's the other thing, right? We also have some room with contracts, right? That's only the 49th guy in our system now. We still have room for one more. Yeah. So there you go. We'll see what happens. See if he takes that. So if not, if he's not interested in a 2-way contract, even though he says he is, but he's part of our system now. So, anyway, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks, everybody who tuned in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow with more hockey. No stream on Thursday because I have an acting thing, and then back on Friday. But until then, have yourselves a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.